That was quite a summer, by the way. So not only did that man propose to me, another guy took me out to dinner, and I didn't want to start a new job the next day, and I said something. We were parked in front of my apartment, and I said, "Oh, just start a new job tomorrow." And he said, "Well, you really don't have to." I said, "Well, no, I mean, I do. I love working. I have to work." He said, "No, well, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. You could come with me and we could get married. Why don't you do that? Why don't you come to Vegas and we'll get married?" And he was serious. And that same summer, a guy that I hadn't seen in, I don't know, a year or two called over the phone and said, "I've been thinking about you and I'd really like to marry you." It was just weird, and so somebody else did the same thing. It was quite a summer. I hope everybody has a summer like that, or a time in their life where, you know, it's like you can do no wrong. No matter what you touch, it turns to gold, or in my case, proposals.
I love it. It was one hot, smoking hot summer for Susan.
So bizarre.
And how you say no, that's another.
Graciously, and you don't ever want them to ask. There was another guy, actually, very interesting guy, very successful guy, very good-looking guy, very clever guy, not the guy for me. And I hadn't seen him in, I don't know, 6 months or something. And he asks me out. I thought, okay, why not? I basically have nothing else to do tomorrow. That was my attitude, right? So the stretch limo pulls up in front of my place, and that's fun. And I get in, and he says, "I'm taking us to our place." I have no idea what our place is. Who can remember? You know, like, who cares? You know. And we go to a restaurant I think I've been to before. I was not present with me. We sit at the bar, and he said, "I've invited you here to ask you a very important question." And I looked at him and I said, "Please don't." And again, he's saying, "You don't know," and I do know. I know you have no idea, and I absolutely do. And it was ridiculous. And immediately I changed the subject. I said, "But weren't you dating some lovely Spanish woman?" Couldn't remember anything about her except that she came from some part of South America. And he said, "Yes." I said, "That's probably the woman you should marry." Oh. And he had said to me when we dated 6 months earlier that proposing to a woman is like the flu. You get it every so often. And it was like, that's romantic. That's really romantic. So I had to just stop myself from making some joke about, maybe if he went to the doctor tomorrow, he could get over this, phase he was in and not want to marry anybody. It's just really crazy. But I'm telling you, if you want to get married and you're a woman, the way to get married is to date men who want to get married. That is the key. And eventually, if you date enough of them, one of them will be the right one for you,